Okay. Hey, Dingness, how are you? Let's jump back into it. Hey, Flareon, how you doing?
York, it's almost time. Let's finish this. I'll be there soon. Watch my back, will you? This is going to be my final battle. So I'm this far gone, huh? But unlike 14 years ago, I feel more at home in this world now.
Go to the cold storage warehouse. Huh. Hurting tonight, but besides that, I'm okay. Hurting how? Hurting physically? Well, that's what you actually look like? Weird looking fucking... Get out of here! Get out of here! What the fuck? I guess I have infinite ammo? Yeah, I do. More! I really was not expecting the game to end, like, here. I very much thought there was going to be more. This very much came out of nowhere for me. Okay. Like, even looking at that fact, like, we never got a different gun. We had Mr. Alligator the whole game. We never got to customize the skateboards. We never even, like, equipped a charm, but that's mostly my fault. Like, I feel like we didn't... this didn't feel like it was going to be the end. Maybe that's because I didn't do a lot of the side quests, but it very much came out of nowhere for me. Looks familiar, like one of the girls from Greenvale. Maybe. I think it's coincidence. Yeah, maybe it's just because I didn't do the side quest, but I very much was not expecting the game to end here. Okay. I also was not prepared for this fight. Here we go. Yeah, I don't know. What? What? I listening to?
Do you want to die?
Get out of here! I don't have the other one. The other hand? The enemies are ugly in this lighting. I feel like they're just ugly in general, and I feel like they're supposed to be. I just got jump attacked. Let me through. I skip. Yeah, I don't know. It just didn't seem like this was going to be the ending. I feel like they could have, like, built up to it more. Remember the basics of CQC? Yeah. But on top of that, like, I never... Like, they very much alluded to the fact that you'd be able to buy guns. I was never able to buy guns. And they alluded to the fact that you could customize your board. And I never got to customize my board. And I don't know what that would be tied to. I guess it would be tied to doing... either side quests or the mini games for the board. But like I don't even know. That'll maybe, I don't know. It feels like I missed out on so much of the game because I didn't do the side quests when the side quests were very much all fetch quests from what I've seen. And I don't want to do fetch quests. I don't know. I'm gonna look it up. Nah, it's fine. It's fun. This is the other world. Maybe Zach powered up here. I don't know. I don't know. There you go. So how many coffees do I have? 1, 2. Whoops. There we go. Okay. Save game. I mean, I guess I could load a save to do other stuff, but like, nah. I don't know, man. The side quests very much seemed lackluster. All of them that I seen were fetch quests. Even the ones that you get from the people. Kill this many enemies, get this many items. The only thing that I can think to do differently is the
curse.
there was the skateboard mini games. Maybe if I did more of those, I would get maybe if I did more of those, I would get skateboard customization. Maybe. But like they very much didn't make that obvious if that's the case. They said that I could get more moves, but I didn't they didn't make it apparent that in order to get more moves I would have to do the mini game to get it. They just said when you master it, and the way that I took that was like if I play the game more while I have this move, then I'll get more moves. You know, that's how I took it. But apparently that very much was not the case. So I don't know. Snip, snip, snip. Biggie boys behind me. Hand looks like shit. Oh, you said you weren't paying the right hand. Bandage, please. Bandage, please. Ooh, bandage, please. And wash it off and try it, but then that would waste the shit. The nail polish. I can't believe that a fully charged up thing does not kill them. Oh. Hi. Ooh, I don't want to get hit by that. That's poison. Hurts. Weird ass enemies. That was new. Oh, hang on. Don't say that like you succeeded something. Don't say that like that was a success. I planned to fall there all along! He looks kind of like Egyptian-esque. Right-handed and look at it more. Start writing with your left hand. Get used to writing with your left hand. That way your left hand isn't as shaky, it's more sturdy. Know what I'm saying? I used to be ambidextrous in middle school, then you can get there again. I don't know what happened. You stopped writing with your other hand.
Are you in?
Man. Zach had like a fucking reawakening all of a sudden. He's like strong boy now. Gonna punch ladies. I had to do it to him. I'm an equal opportunity crime fighter. It's like their alt. Liquid latex is useful when painting nails. What? What do you like? You like fucking scotch tape up your hand so that you don't paint outside the scotch tape line? Basically, but with a latex. Gaff tape it. How did you get good? Clearly not good enough.
curse.
Me drawing my nails. Punch, punch, kick. Now this isn't Parappa Rappa. Parappa the Rappa. She's saying void? Yes, she's not saying vor. As much as I wish she was, she's not saying vor. Zach hasn't been very talkative while we've been on this journey looking for Patricia. Didn't I have like a cold thing that I don't need? Guess not. How much ammo do I have right now? 700? 550? That's more than enough. Yeah. York was also the talker. Yeah. York is the one who talks a lot. Yeah, he's the quiet. Yeah, Zach is the quiet one. We barely got to play him ever. This is like the longest we've been able to play Zach. We only ever did Zach for that, that one quest. We killed Kaysen and then we delivered the cold pot. What?
Are you? Oh!
Ow. More. There we go. Hey Ziff, how you doing? Guess this wasn't the way to go. Oh. Is this where I came from? Seems like it. Yeah. Doing good, just woke up from my nap. Welcome to the end of the game. There we go. He's not dead. Four. Nope. Eh, fine. Fuck. This is weird. Shot her in the ass and she died. Had to do it to her.
Are you in pain?
What did you just say?
Do you want to die? Your power. Your power. Are you in pain?
No. I mean, I guess Zach is. I mean, he literally has a tumor in his brain. So, I guess the answer is actually yes. You in pain? Do you? Are you in pain? Do you want to die? In pain since he doesn't have friendly tentacle bondage mom. I mean, he's in pain because he has cancer. Game? Oh, I can't hear what anybody's saying. If you all talk over each other, please. Yeah, but he's had years to deal with that fact. And the cancer shows him this world, which has tentacle bondage mommies in it, which shows the underlying issue here. Ah, I see. It's all a metaphor. It's all a metaphor for his sexual awakening. I see. Bro, lets him find York again? Not necessarily. That's not the point. The only thing that'll make him find York again is when he dies, and that's what that was alluding to. York is in the world of the dead with Emily. And all the other victims, including Thomas. When he dies, he'll join York. It's pretty much the dead world. Nah, this is just another dimension, another plane of existence, just like the world where York and all the victims are. It's another plane of existence. Which is why Isaac and Isaiah could see it, because it's on another plane of existence that they, for some reason, could see. Probably because of their relationship with Kason. Because I believe at some point throughout the game, Kason said that he was close with Isaiah and Isaac. So. He's in pain from cancer or cancer treatment? Well, he has a tumor in his head, I think. So, both. I think I'm about to fight a 10-foot man.
I can feel it, York. There's something in this room. What do you say we gather up some puzzle pieces for old time's sake?
Find clues related to Avery. Okay. Profiling start.
An artificial heart-lung machine. And this tank's filled with some sort of liquid. If it isn't frozen at this temperature, it must be a non-freezing liquid. What was he using this for? It couldn't be cryonics. Did he replace Lisa's bodily fluids with this stuff? That's absolutely insane.
That's weird. Big boy. What about over here? Anything? No? Portal.
Bye, please.
I guess that'll open up when I finish.
Why?
God, he's weird.
Lise Clarkson, the first victim of the
Peak physical
Carré
condition.
case.
Man, what's stopping you from looking like this?
I never thought she'd remain trapped in ice for 14 whole years. Hey, York, why didn't we work harder to find her? I regret it from the bottom of my heart now.
This juice came from that powder. Yup. Gave me strength. I'll put it in Lisa's body. Yup.
So it really was you, Avery. I finally found the 10-foot-tall giant. Lena once said that the red soul could enhance people's unique characteristics. In your case, it must have enhanced your physical characteristics. Personally, though, I don't think enhance is the right word here.
Yeah.
This is simply a physical mutation caused by a drug overdose.
Yeah.
Lise, so pretty. I'll protect you forever. Yup.
16, by the way.
Lise smiled. She's smiling at me. Yup. Lisa's smiling. She's smiling. No one ever comes here. I can hide Lisa here. This is for your sake, Lisa, so I can protect you. Yep.
Yup.
Avery
$5,000
trapped
we never
Lise
got to
here
use.
in that massive block of ice. He made his own personal altar that no one would ever find. And that liquid must be the solution that Sang Rouge is made from. He used that to keep her body from decomposing. Oh, red seeds. I knew it, York. Our battle began the moment we first visited this town.
Your battle began years and years ago when your dad killed your mother and then himself. But, you know, you go...
Trail of seeds.
He didn't necessarily kill your mother. We know that now. But, you know, point stands.
What are these huge crab legs doing here? Or are they shrimp legs? Not that it matters. We need to find Patricia. One of the key ingredients to Cajun cuisine. Utterly wasted. I should have taken a couple of boxes home with me when I first came here.
Yeah.
Were these frozen oysters? Hard to tell now. After the hurricane, no one entered this warehouse for a long time.
They said he renovated the place.
The Holy Trinity paste. Somehow, this lone box is completely undamaged. Is there divine power at play here? Somehow I doubt it. I've had enough of those fairy tales.
The Lord! Oh.
The seeds lead this way. This is where the final secret is hidden. Yeah,
Imagine the
I
smell.
know York.
He's an FBI agent. He's probably smells a lot worse.
Aaliyah and Simon would never be able to reach the other world through their mundane investigation. That's why we need to close this case.
Fairy
He's
tales
got a
has fairy
strong
friend.
grip.
Yeah, don't think about it.
Strong enough to crush a steel door. This must be the entrance to the Smarty Pants scientist's lab.
You can just say Lena. You don't need to. That's borrowing when the whole family is dead. True. But there was kind of a hurricane to worry about, so. Oh, there's more? I thought it would go into a boss battle, honestly. Aaliyah has the sight, though. Could potentially save him. She's not ready yet, according to Zach. That's the opposite for me, even though I'm right-handed. My left is shit, meanwhile my right's looking pretty. Would you rather have your dominant or non-dominant hand look good? Okay. That is the first time I've died in this entire game. That is the first time I've died in this entire game. Both for majority of things, I don't care. Gotta look at all these again. Oh, I missed that last time.
This is beyond freezer burn. The meat's all shriveled up. Forgotten gator bones. All the way down here, Katrina still found a way to make her mark.
Gator jerky.
A giant bathtub? No. This is a container for unloading crawfish. He must have used this to freeze Lisa's body, and why didn't I figure this out sooner?
Yeah.
Those,
It's fine. It's too late now.
This.
What can you do?
He's got this.
Okay. There goes your S streak. It's fine. Didn't I use a continue before? No, I didn't. No, I broke contract. That's what it was. They spawn that way, but they're not meant to. You should look at the drawing instead of your hand. What? Oh, it's because I progressed into the room. So I spawned multiple enemies at once. Yeah, because I progressed further in the room, I spawned 2 bunches of enemies at once, so I got overloaded. Makes sense. Then on what? I think I was supposed to chain Bird out a long time ago, and I never did. I think it's supposed to be Insane One Woke now. But that's fine, I like Bird. I don't really like the woke emo very much.
Hurts, don't it? There's nothing here. Do you want to die?
Ow.
Hurts, don't it? There's nothing here. Hurt.
Get out of here.
Void.
Get out of here. I'll get him eventually. See what I tell you? I was doing that. My ring flew off my finger and it fucked up my nail. Nice. I almost just died again. Not the nail? Do you know where your ring is? Jesus Christ. Ah! How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes. My ring flew off and fucked up my nail. Yeah. Don't laugh like it was something you planned. I shot you off the roof. Vo.
I'll show you.
I don't think I have any gold medicine. That's too many. boys.
Hurts, don't it? Hurts, don't it? Hurts, don't it?
No, it doesn't hurt.
Don't it?
Shut the fuck up. We allowed to donate Steam codes for you to give away during 24 hours. Yeah. Send them to me on Discord. I'll add them to the thing and I'll credit you too. Not for they won't show up in this 24-hour stream though. They'd show up in the next one, but they're still greatly appreciated. This one's already organized, but I will gladly take them. They help me a lot. A lot of money goes towards these giveaways. Oh. I never made a charm, so I can't use that statue. Because I never made a charm. And honestly, that's my fault. But at the same time, I didn't have materials to make a charm, so I could never got my opportunity. Like... I basically went through the game on hard mode. Hurts, don't it? Hurts, don't it? Hurts, don't it? Hurts, don't it? I guess I found Avery. Hey, bud. I don't really want to kill you, honestly.
Avery Smith. After all this time, I found my way back to you. Back to the truth about just how special Lise was to you. They mentioned you so many times. Mrs. Carpenter, Alexis. But I didn't catch on. I completely glossed over the monstrous karma you've accumulated. You met the goddess together with Professor R's red soul. And you obeyed them, just as the goddess ordered. But then, the goddess died. You lost everything, and you went out of control. So, Professor R decided to give you something special. Lisa's body. You didn't steal the body. She gave it to you, didn't she?
They stole Lise, my
Do we know? 30.
goddess. No goddess. No Lise. So sad. Hate being alone. Makes me sad. I'm Patricia. still got Patricia, Lisa, and Patricia. So alike. I ain't alone. Yep. The goddess is still with me.
Where's Patricia? It's not too late for you, Avery. Turn yourself in. Stop now, and I'll even testify for you. That's right. It's not your fault.
Not my fault.
Yes. You were just being used.
I was used. No. No one used me. I'm the guardian. I gotta protect the goddess. She's mine.
Okay. Yup.
You're weak. I got it least, but you are. You are. Now you die, meanie. You are. Now you die.
What?
Patricia's my new goddess. My new lease.
What was that?
I'm her.
I'm her.
Now you die, meanie. New goddess, give me power. Now you die, meanie. I got it least.
Just did more damage, and I don't really know
What
why.
happened?
Gotta be more phases. There's gotta be, right?
Smarty pants.
That's pretty much how every boss fight's been. Easy as fuck. There's gotta be. Oh, her hair turned blonde.
Patricia.
Ah, fetus time again. Oh, that was a short fetus. Wait. What?
Avery. So that's your new altar. Sorry, but that religion won't last much longer. Patricia's coming with me.
What? What? Oh, a big boy. Okay. Didn't know it would be a big boy. Interesting. Can't lock on. Good thing I haven't been doing it for like the whole game. Interesting. Gotcha. Do it again, pussy. Do it again, pussy. Do it again, pussy. Oh, I missed it all times. It's fine, I got a bunch of medicine. I still don't got cold medicine, but that's okay. Feels weird, shoot a giant kid. Don't think about it. Cheeky dodge, dude. Listen, I'll do minimal damage to you and still win this fight, alright? Maybe Lisa and her are the same age. But that doesn't make sense, because he worked at the factory. He wouldn't be allowed to... Well, I guess 16, you are allowed to work. I guess it, yeah. Yeah, me too. Do you think this was fun for the voice actor? That's fine. Yes. Do the smack. I didn't know I was that low on health. I feel like 2 deaths at the very end of the game is acceptable. You know? I think this was fun for the person testing this. Must have been a blast. You smack again. It's not the smack. Do the smack again. There you go. Smack! Smack! Thank you. Oh, that one hit me, but it's fine. No more A run, it's fine. It's fine. The first time I get hit by one of those. I lost my moves. I lost my moves, my grooves. No, I didn't want to open the map. I wanted to come in here and use some bandages, my guy. I'll need one.
Stop it! I ain't bad. I don't want to die.
Now this is the deep south. He wearing head. Yeah, I was shooting his MP3 player basically. Whatever it is. Record, I don't know. Cassette player, I guess. I don't know.
Patricia, you've become such a beautiful young woman.
Nice.
Why are you here? I didn't ask you to come here. What do you think you're doing?
I'm...
Trying to act like some big hero?
No.
You never change. Always butting into people's problems. You wouldn't even let me die back then!
What?
Do you know how much pain I had to suffer because of you? Thanks to you, I had to live out 14 more years in hell.
But...
Who do you think you are anyway? You should have just let me die!
I could never do that. I could never just stand there and let you die. Never. Never.
Well, you should have.
But...
You should have just let me die! Just like you did with all the others. You let them all die!
Stop. Stop it.
No, I won't. You built up such a towering mountain of corpses.
No.
Yes, you did! You're possessed by death!
No. I'm not. I did it for the sake of justice.
Is that why you let her die? For the sake of justice?
Don't say it. Please. Whatever you do, just don't say her name.
Emily Wyatt.
No!
Emily Wyatt.
Oh, damn it. Damn it. Damn it. I couldn't protect her.
You like this?
Yet I survived. I lived on to accomplish nothing. Damn it, York. Please. Just take me. Take me to the other side. York?
No, it's me, Zach.
Kaysen.
Oh, don't give me that look, Zach.
I'm awful sorry I'm not York. But I can still save you. I could even take you over to the other side, if that's what you really want. Come on, give me your hand, old buddy. I'll lead you to where you need to go. Just like a lighthouse that guides ships through the dark, abyssal night.
Do I have literally any other choice? I don't have any other choice. This is it. This is all I got. Oof, is there any, do I close the game? I don't. Maybe it's a twisty. Do I close the game? I don't have a choice.
Oh, welcome, Zack, to the Red World. You've become such a fine monster. Oh. Lena and George could never hold a candle to you. They really disappointed me, you know? Especially Lena.
Stop right there!
What if there was literally anything else I could have done there?
Is that you, Morgan? Don't move another muscle. Francis Zack Morgan, your story, your reasoning, I accept most of it. So just put your hands down and give it up. I'll take it from here.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey. She ain't half bad. She can't see this world, but she still managed to find her way here using nothing but her nose. She's like a genius pianist who can play Chopin without looking at any sheet music. She's got potential. Isn't that right, Zack? Ooh, I just got a nugget of an idea. I know the perfect way to use her.
Most of it. I wonder if there was like literally anything else I could have done. Cardboard box. Huh.
In my way.
Huh. Timer? Yeah.
Beautiful.
So it seems like each of these are an ending.
Smells so good.
Huh.
Big, fat pig. Hey,
do here?
No. Get. Craw. Hurry.
I'm skipping dialogue because yeah. Timer. I don't think there was a choice. I think it had to end up here no matter what.
Stop! Get away from her!
No! You're Zach? Special Agent Zach? You came to save me, didn't you?
Hey, Patricia. You've grown so much. Did you change your hair color? It looks great on you. Good. Looks like I made it.
Zach!
Tricia. I don't have much time left. I'm just glad I got to see how much you've grown before it all ends.
What are you saying? Don't be stupid.
Don't worry. When I die, so will this tragedy. I always knew it would. He and I are two sides of the same coin. We've always been one in the same. If I disappear, so will he. You don't need to worry. Patricia, you can be happy now.
No, you're not allowed to do that. The contract's still in effect. Here, look at this. Was this all a big lie? I promised to protect you from all the evil in our world. You need to uphold the contract. Zach, you saved my life. You're the only reason I'm alive right now. That one time when I wouldn't stop crying, remember what you said? Our world is filled with pain. Evil, violence, betrayal, jealousy, lies. Unseen despair is always waiting for a chance to paralyze us. Sometimes you might feel like you'd be better off dead. But you can't give up. Never forget, your life is your own. Those words freed me from the chains of my destiny. If it weren't for you, I would have died a long time ago. Please, Zach, I still need this contract. Please keep protecting me.
Morgan! Get away from her!
Wait, you're misunderstanding.
Get away before I count to 3, or I'll shoot! 1!
No! Listen to me!
2! 3!
No!
Patricia!
This is very anime.
be... Is this... a miracle? Oh, God.
Dad?
I don't even know what to say.
Dad? Yeah, okay.
You've become quite the crybaby since I last saw you, Zach. Hi there. Good to see you again, Patty.
Who are you?
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York. That's what everyone calls me.
Agent York? You're with the FBI? Just like Zach?
Yes, that's right. I'm Zach, and Zach is me.
So in reality, Zach is just standing up talking like York right now, right?
I feel like I've always known about you two. Just what are you?
We're your old friends.
Just swapping between personalities.
And forever.
Interesting. Now it's time for the real final boss.
Aim carefully, sister.
I'm warning you.
Aim carefully, sister.
I'm warning you.
The real final boss. Fuck. Whoa, oh. I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button.
So I'll shoot you.
I can't believe they're using Kaysen as a final boss again. X.
So I'll shoot you.
Oh, cool.
Aim carefully, sister.
Freeze.
Aim carefully, sister.
I'm warning you.
He is the problem. He bit quite a bit, yeah. Hey.
So I'll shoot you.
Aim carefully, sister. Aim carefully, sister.
Freeze.
Aim carefully, sister.
God, it's hard as fuck to get a lock on him. If it wasn't even a lock, I wouldn't shoot him at all.
Patricia Clarkson, I'm here to save you. One, two, three.
Ow. 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 I hit the wrong button again. Fuck.
So I'll shoot you.
I'm bad at quick time events, even when they're.
One, two,
You saved me.
three.
You saved me from it. That was almost bad. That was almost game breaking. She saved me from it. I'm good. I don't have any antidote.
Aim carefully, sister.
I'm warning you.
Aim carefully,
I'm
sister.
warning you.
It's unfortunate that these break the lock. Did you miss? He was 3 feet away from you. How can I miss a QuickTime event that lasts 10 years? Is the real question.
You are the suspect, Morgan. You're on death row, and it's time. Execution! Execution! Resistance is futile. Your fate is sealed.
You know, they only used the whistle song once, but they used it at like the perfect moment. Oh, good thing I brought coffee. This fight would be terrible without the lock on.
Execution! Execution! Execution!
All right, calm down, sister. There you go.
All my power.
I mean, remember 3 different control button layouts. Oh yeah, 100%. That's what it is. That is. There's nothing else in relation to it. A, I'm already bad at QuickTime events as is, and B, I have to remember 3 different control layouts. Oh.
Zach! Hey, Zach! Wake up! Zach! No! You can't die here! Please, Zach! York, please! Save Zach! I know you can save him!
Death is inevitable, Patricia. It descends upon us all equally. All life dies in the end, and no one can change that.
But we're finally together again! This isn't fair! Come on! Fulfill the contract!
Sorry, but this is an extenuating circumstance.
Then sign a new one with me! This contract isn't valid anymore. Now, I'm going to protect you from all the evil in the world. And I plan on keeping my promise. So you're not allowed to die before I do. Go on. Sign the contract! Come on, sign it! Now!
Are you sure you're prepared for everything that entails? You can only break the rules once. Listen to me, Patricia. When Zach wakes up, I want you to tell him something. This is our final farewell. Thank you so much for all you've done. For all those years, you never forgot about me, did you? It's been so long since we've seen each other, but I know you always kept me in your heart. That's what kept me alive. I owe it all to you, Zach. Thank you. And goodbye.
Thank you. Thank you, York. Thank you. Thank you.
He who fights with monsters should see to it that he himself does not become a monster. And if you gaze long into an abyss, the abyss also gazes into you.
Much blood was shed, and many precious lives were lost. Avery Smith was indicted on 11 charges, including kidnapping Patricia Clarkson, illegally disposing of Lise Clarkson's corpse, and distributing the illegal substance known as Sang Rouge. He's currently serving a term of 381 years at a state prison in Angola, Louisiana. His first possible scheduled review for parole could happen in 127 years at the earliest. Aaliyah Davis's assistance in solving the case was officially acknowledged, and she was transferred to the DC HQ. Thanks to Boston Chief Robert Abraham's support, she was officially allowed to join the Sang Rouge Investigative Task Force. Later, it was reported that her younger brother began to show small signs of recovery from his addiction. Simon Jones was finally freed from his mission to monitor a certain ex-agent and returned to the Boston branch. He was given a brand new computer and put back on data analysis, but never worked another big case. Instead, he spends most of his time at the office doing Sudoku. And so, after 14 long years, the curtain on this gruesome case was finally closed. Le Carré still suffers from the aftermath of the plan set into motion by Professor R, aka Helena Doman. She was clearly smart enough to restore the Clarksons' empire on her own, yet she never tried to. The true reason behind her tragic downfall remains shrouded in mystery. A person's life can be greatly affected by the tiniest of anomalies, such as buttoning the wrong shirt button. Just like how this genius, who once inspired great expectations, went on to become infamous as one of the South's most inhuman criminals. And now, after a very long time, life is finally starting to return to Le Carré.
Oh. What does that spell? I'm sure that spells something. Why are the letters red? If you take those red letters and you like write them out, I'm sure they spell something. I can't do it because I wasn't paying attention, but I am 100% sure that those spell something. So, hey, David. They don't. Maybe if you reorganize them, maybe it's an anagram. Maybe it's French, maybe it's Latin. Or Japanese.
I stole this from Professor R's lab.
I figured you would.
I've read through it dozens of times, but it still doesn't make sense to me. I mean, at some point her plan started to collapse, right? Otherwise, I probably would have been killed early on. But here I am, alive and breathing. And the stalker who harassed me for years has been arrested too. Not only that, but now I have a brand new life waiting for me as heir to the Clarkson Empire. Both Le Carré and the Clarkson's industries are finally showing signs of recovering. It's just hard for me to believe that this all went according to her plan.
Yes, I understand how you feel. No matter how you look at it, things couldn't possibly have ended up perfectly in accordance with her plan.
How can you be sure of that?
You earned a new life for yourself through the effort you put into it. It definitely wasn't something that Lena gave to you. You made this life possible. You didn't do it all on your own, of course. You were only able to come this far thanks to everyone who supported you along the way. Could anyone really believe that Lena was the one who orchestrated all this? There's no way. I'm positive. All the people you've met thus far and all the things you've experienced created the person you are now. Lena's just one of those people and nothing more.
You really think so?
Still, York and I both fell for that message of hers. Maybe her plan really is still moving forward after all.
Stop joking around. I'm seriously concerned about this.
Sorry, Patty.
What am I going to do with you, Zach?
By the way, did you change your hair color back in order to signify some important decision you made?
Yeah, I guess I did. After losing everything, I finally found my true self. So I've decided to accept everything that comes to me from this point on.
I think that color looks great on you.
Really? Thanks, Zach. I'll never give up. I'm determined to overcome my cursed blood, whatever it takes.
And you will. That's why York chose you to be his assistant, you know. He always knew you had it in you.
Wow, he really thought that highly of me? Suddenly I feel really motivated now. This is crazy. I don't even know what I should get started with first.
Now that's the Patricia Clarkson I know.
Oh, I got it. I want to go and get one of Alexis's chocolate sundaes.
Not a bad idea. They are to die for.
Yeah, they're like the Deadly Premonition of ice cream. Well, so long, Zach. I'll come visit you next summer. Louisiana summers are just too hot for me to handle.
You're always welcome here. Bye now.
Hmm.
Feels like today is going to be another wonderful day. Now, time for some coffee. No matter what the plan is, coffee should always come first. Isn't that right, Emily?
Hmm. Is this an after credits to the after credits? Okay, I feel like it's really easy to get S's. I feel like it's really easy to get S's. You don't deserve that S. I don't deserve that S. I feel like it's really, really easy to get S's. Well, that was Deadly Premonition. Doesn't feel like the journey's over. Doesn't feel like the journey's over. It's over. I doubt they'll make a Deadly Premonition 3, and I really don't want them to, honestly. But it doesn't feel like it's over. And I feel like that's for a reason. Now, before I sit here and I give a speech about my rating of the game and everything, I have to preface. I have to preface up front. It is... As for never using charms, I'm slightly dissatisfied. Yeah, I never used charms. I accidentally played hard mode. Before I say anything about this game and rating this game, I have to preface, rating sequels is extremely hard. Rating sequels is very, very difficult. Simply because there is so much bias towards the original, towards the first. There's so much bias towards the first, simply because it is impossible to compare, or it's impossible to avoid comparison to the original. Be that a good or bad thing. Example, Endgame. Endgame is its own movie. But you can't tell me that you went into Endgame without judging it based off of Infinity War. You get what I'm saying? You'll change transgender. I thought the transgender stuff was done well, honestly. There was very few complaints in relation to that, other than the dead naming. I didn't like the dead naming part. Other than that, I thought the transgender stuff was done well. I'm not talking about that at all. But yeah, it is very hard to judge a sequel. That is what I'm saying. And I will try. This game... Actually, I won't try. I'll just compare them outright. This game is what Deadly Premonition 1 could have been, but in all the wrong ways. With Deadly Premonition 1, when Deadly Premonition 1 came out, it's kind of the same story with like a Star Wars, you know? They didn't know what they had. A Jurassic Park, they didn't know what they had. When they released the Deadly Premonition 1, they didn't know the gem that game would turn out to be. If Deadly Premonition 1 had the combat of this game, Deadly Premonition 1 would be infinitely better. This game, I feel, in my personal opinion, is the exact opposite of Deadly Premonition 1. Deadly Premonition 1 has a story that trumps all around it. Deadly Premonition 1 has a storyline that is infinitely better than so many games, movies, or shows that I have experienced. It has a story that is so much better, and it does such a good job of telling that story. Deadly Premonition 2 doesn't. Deadly Premonition 2's story is good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's absolute garbage. I enjoyed it. I had a good time with it. It just didn't have the same volume that Deadly Premonition 1 has. It doesn't have the same reveals, you know. Deadly Premonition 1's entire ending, from the moment that that York gets kidnapped by Thomas to the ending of the game, is a mindfuck. It is a mindfuck where it's like, what the fuck is happening? This is absolute insanity. But at the same time, there are reveal after reveal after reveal happening that just keeps you on edge the entire ending. This game doesn't have that. Deadly Premonition 2 has a story that surrounds Deadly Premonition 1. Deadly Premonition 2 is like, hey, you liked Deadly Premonition 1? Here's all the stuff we didn't explain in that game. That's what Deadly Premonition 2 is. Even going as far to say, you know the girl in Deadly Premonition 1, the little girl that Old Man York is telling the story to? That is probably Patricia's daughter. That little girl that he's talking to, that is probably Patricia's daughter. And Patricia was probably the older woman in the Old Man York scenes. This game doesn't have a story of its own. It didn't tell a story of its own. It felt like it was just telling the story of what Deadly Premonition 1 didn't. It felt like an add-on, exactly. It felt like an add-on, not a full-on sequel. Although it is of the scope of a full-on sequel, which I don't disagree with. I feel like this game needed to be a sequel. I'm not saying that it should have been an add-on or a DLC. I'm saying that it just didn't have the same volume of storytelling that Deadly Premonition 1 had. And that's a disappointment. Not saying that the story it told was bad, because the story it told was good overall. It just didn't have much impact, is what I'm saying. I don't know if that's because it doesn't match Deadly Premonition 1's volume at all. I don't know if that's why. But it definitely didn't hit the same. Moving away from mainline story, side quests. Now, I didn't do a lot of side quests. They teased that you would be able to buy guns. They teased the charm stuff. I feel the charm stuff is my fault. They teased the skateboard customization and more tricks. All of these were tied to minigames, I feel, or side quests. The side quests are all fetch quests. They are go collect this many things. They are go kill this many things. That is padding. That is the reason why Death Stranding didn't get a 10 out of 10. Death Stranding side quests are padding. That is padding. That is what that is. That is not a legitimate side quest that tells a story of its own. That would not add any value to a character, and that's not what Deadly Premonition 1 did either. Those side quests don't exist. And I feel like if I ever did replay this game, which I wouldn't be surprised if I did, since they're going to be changing so much, and it's pretty much a guarantee that this game is going to get like 8 re-releases before the end of 2020 or before the end of 2030. For the decade's end, it's going to get like 10 re-releases, just like its predecessor. But those side quests were not good, and I did not like them. Beyond side quests, the skateboarding. As I said in the beginning of this, Deadly Premonition 2 does everything that Deadly Premonition does better with everything that Deadly Premonition 1 does. Deadly Premonition 1 does everything that Deadly Premonition 2 is bad at. Does that make sense? So they're both mirrors of each other. The skateboarding, not good. I did not like the skateboarding. I feel like I might have liked it better if I could get tricks and customize my deck and everything. Maybe. Did not like the skateboarding. Would have preferred a car, such as Deadly Premonition 1. Is the driving great in Deadly Premonition 1? No. No, it's not. But update that for Deadly Premonition 2, and it probably would have been good. You know? And then even beyond that, this game has a massive frame rate problem, which is getting addressed, but it's still a problem that hinders the experience as a whole. This game is good. Game is good. I would recommend that me personally, I would recommend that everybody who has not played or watched Deadly Premonition 1 play Deadly Premonition 1. PS2 graphics. This just came out, damn it. What are you talking about? I'd recommend that everybody play Deadly Premonition 1. Every single person should play Deadly Premonition 1 at least some point in their life, or watch, either way. I would not recommend Deadly... Oh, it was a joke. Okay. I would not recommend Deadly Premonition 2 to the same regard. I would recommend you play Deadly Premonition 2 just so that you get the whole story. But if Deadly Premonition 2 was a game alone, I would not recommend this to people. Nonetheless, it's still a good game. It still had a good story to tell. It had good gameplay, even though the boss fights were easy as fuck. It was still a good game. But it tries too hard to get there. As I said in the beginning, Deadly Premonition 1 was a mistake. They didn't know what they had when they were making it. There are bugs aplenty. A lot of the jokes that hit weren't intentional. Although they might have been also. The fact that I can't tell what was intentional in Deadly Premonition 1 or not shows how good that game is. Deadly Premonition 1 was accidentally amazing. They weirdly tried too hard with this game to both make it funny, to make it intriguing, to make it a good game. It has too much polish, which is a very rare thing for a game to have too much polish. But it does. Moving aside from that, someone mentioned the trans stuff. This game does very well to have a trans character. I would prefer for a trans character to not be a villain, personally, but they still do very good with the trans character that exists in the storyline. Very much having her be a plot device without her taking over the entire plot. Looking at you, Last of Us Part 2. Even though they slip up here or there with dead naming or using the wrong pronouns, I still think that they did extremely well, and and I'm very happy to see a trans character in a game. Even beyond that, I'm glad to see LGBT representation at all in a game. I think they did well with it, better than Last of Us did with their trans character, but still not on the money. What this is a non sequitur. What I really want is I want a game to have a side character, or a main character even, be trans. Don't mention it. Don't bring it up. Don't have your entire game be focused around LGBT stuff. Don't have it be focused around that at all. Don't even mention the fact that they're trans. Call them by the right pronouns. Call them by the name that they want. Don't even mention the fact that they're trans. Just have them exist. That is when we will reach equality. Same story for a gay character. Same story for a lesbian character. Have them exist. But don't have them take over the story. That's when we will reach equality. Same story for like a black character or anything. You know? I do like how they didn't really spoil Deadly Premonition 1, aside from some people who died with the board encasing. No, I feel like they spoiled Deadly Premonition 1 pretty hard. You're just saying that because it's a prequel for most of the bits. I don't know. I like this game. I think it was good. But it very much does not live up to its predecessor, being Deadly Premonition 1, at all. And it's a really it's a big shame. That being said, I love Sweary. I love his storytelling. I'm excited to see what else he comes out with. I wish D4 was finished. I would so play D4 if it was finished. I'm excited to see what else Sweary comes out with. I'll play anything by this man. If it's anywhere near as chaotic as this story, I'm down. But I feel like this one tried a little bit too hard. Fell a little bit too short. Deadly Premonition 2 is a 6 out of 10 for me. 6 out of 10. Not unique, like its previous. Good, but it is not unique. It does not hit the same Twin Peaks vibe that Deadly Premonition 1 does. That's unfortunate. I wish it did. But I'm happy to see York and Patricia, living on.